Hi Shishir, I am Mandeep. I am a social worker working in acknowledge education for the past 5 to 6 years. Before we begin, I would like to let you know a very important thing, that is whatever we're gonna discuss today, that will be a very confidential. It will remain confidential between you and me. And but however, if I believe that in case you may feel like you can do harm to yourself or someone else, then in that case, I may have to share that information with the appropriate support, so that to keep everyone safe. So, are you okay with that? Okay. So, Shashi, my today's role with you is that I'll be understanding your situation, and then we together try to figure out what kind of support might be helpful for you. Okay? So, thank you so much, Shashi, for coming here. And how are you today?
Mm, I'm doing good. Not that good, but
What happened? Why?
mm, I'm feeling a bit loneliness and also struggling financially.
Oh, so it sounds like you are lonely and you're financially struggling,
Mhm.
right?
Mm.
So, would you like to elaborate more, like what happened recently?
Like I am here, I'm an international student, and it's been 6 months I'm here in Australia, and I started to feel lonely because this is the season of festival, and this Tihar is my favorite one, and I used to celebrate with my open heart in my country. So this is being sad for me to unable to celebrate with my family. So I think due to that I started to feel lonely, and I don't want to do anything. Just I wanted to be in my room, and I don't feel to eat much. So that's my problem.
Shir, it's understandable that being an international student, how it feels, and it sounds like you have been going through the overwhelming of emotions. You just shared with me that you have been missing your family as you're away from your home, and financially you're also struggling, feeling lonely,
Mhm.
being isolated at home, don't feel like to eat. It must be so a vulnerable situation for you to be in, right?
Mhm.
So Shashi, like you just mentioned that you miss that Diwali festival, as it's your one of the favorite festival,
Yeah.
and how you celebrate in your country with your family, right? So, Shashi, have like how have you? How was your experience with Diwali here? Like, did you get to talk to your parents? How was it? All?
The experience of my Diwali here in Australia is not that good because I have no any friends and relatives here. Uh, I used to live with a couple in a unit, so they are also from my country. So with them, I just celebrated, not that in a good way, just like I don't feel good with them because they are completely new for me. So to be honest, I haven't celebrated my Diwali here in Australia. So because of which I felt so much lonely, and including if I have to talk about my calls and all, then I got a video call yesterday with my parents, and with that call, I felt more bad because it's all over lights and festival of light, and my house is decorated with so much flowers and lights, and I'm not able to see that with my eye, and I felt bad for that. So since then I used to feel more lonely than before.
Yeah, Shashir, I understand that it might be such a disheartening experience that you are away from your family, your house decorated with so many colors and lights, and and you're missing your family. It's understandable. It sounds like you just mentioned that you live with your landlords, and you're not. I think you're not feel like to celebrate Diwali with them.
Mhm.
So could I know like how's your relationship with your landlord currently?
Yeah, that's not bad, but it's not so good also because they are from my country. Our native language is same, but I came to know them here in Australia. So they used to work, both used to work full time. They don't have time to speak with me, and we also cook like separately. So we also don't share any food and all. So it's not that good. We're just living together. So yeah, that's the thing. So not that good.
Shishir, it sounds like you have a formal relationship with your landlords, not too deep and not too very. So, Shishir, you also mentioned about the financial struggle that you are facing. So, how you're going with that?
So I have to manage my fees, my living expenses, and all by my own. So initially I have no any job, but since 1 month I got a job of cleaning, and I am doing that job, but I don't feel to do it because I have no experience in cleaning back in my country. So it's completely new profession for me, and anyway, to make money I have to do it, and I'm doing it, but and not only I don't like that job is not paying much for me because I only get shift for 4 hours, and it's only in weekdays, Monday to Friday. So with that money from my current job, I can only afford my grocery and my living expenses. Not I can't save my tuition fees, and my tuition fees is not that cheap. It's nearly 10,000 per trimester, so I have to manage by myself. So and the due date is also so near, so it's very hard for me to manage. I can't. I think I can't do it now, so it's very hard for me.
Oh, Shishi, that must be so hard for being an international student here, right? You mentioned that how you're financially struggling, cleaning is not your profession, you have no experience back in your country, and how struggle to just afford, only able to afford your grocery and basic necessities, and with such a minimum salary that you get from your this cleaning job. It's not fulfilling the basic necessities and financially helping you to cover your fee that you mentioned, $10,000 per trimester. It's such a big number. So Shishir, did you try to look for other jobs?
Yeah, I tried to apply several jobs from like Seek and Indeed, but what I came to know that in here in Australia, without reference and without knowing others, it's very hard to find a job because this cleaning job also was referred by one of my friend, and I think I can't get any job without reference, and with whom I know, I think I have seek help from almost everybody. They used to say that if there is any vacancy, then they will provide me, but it's not working for me. So due to lack of reference and lack of relatives and a good friend, I think I can't get job here. So, but I applied. I applied in almost everywhere. I also have certificate in aged care, but I have certificate. I invest on that, but it's worthless. It's not. I'm having any work.
I understand, Shashi, being in a new country, when you don't have anyone, when you don't know anyone, no friends, no relatives, it's hard to get job. You know, like you mentioned about the reference thing. I know it works for almost everyone who has some sort of references to get the good job. You know, I understand that how it must be for you. So, Shashi, like you mentioned about the references and all. I don't know, like, but I want to say that I can help you to connect with some community networks and some financial aid services in the Acknowledge Education, and you can email them and talk to them, and they can give you the deadline or extend your deadline for the fee submission, and can also help you with the new job, um, you know which is something that I can do only for you. So just to summarize, like you have shared that you have been suffering from loneliness, you have been financially struggling, and financial struggle is something which is a major issue for you right now. And we have talked about the financial aid services and community networks that can help you with the job and helps you to become financially stable at this point of time. So, Shashi, like before we wind up, I would like let you know. I would like to ask you basically how are you feeling now, and do you have any question?
I'm feeling a bit relief because you said that you'll talk to the financial support team. If they give me the long deadline, then that will be a big help for me for now, and I'm very hopeful for that. Not much questions.
Okay. So, would you like to book another appointment with me?
For now, I think I need more sessions with you.
Okay. So, Shashi, thank you so much for coming, and I would like to appreciate you that you are able to, able to express and able to share everything, those overwhelming emotions that you have been going through with me. And thank you so much. See
Thank
you
you.
again.
Thank you so much.